Hi Pisces, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your teen reading. Let's start off with the present situation. So you're coming into the month with feeling just really bored and dissatisfied with how your life is progressing. And this is an emotional card. This would be the Four of Cups. But in this particular oracle deck, this is all about, you have a dream. This is sort of like your dream consisting of a beautiful family, a house, could involve a relationship, or could be a work dream. But you're unhappy because you can't see this opportunity behind you. And the rays of this beautiful dream is actually shining in, and you're stepping on it, but you can't see it yet because you haven't turned around. And maybe it's because it's unseen at the moment. You can't see what's happening in the energetic world because it hasn't materialized yet. I did ask for clarity, and it is saying though in the present situation. So this is what you're coming into. So if you need to actually get some assistance, generally when I see consultant expert, this isn't about asking for heaven's help. This is asking for someone significant in the material world to assist you with achieving your dream. So you actually need to consult with someone to help you achieve this dream in the material world. Okay, so for some of you who are looking to start a new business, or it could be doing with your existing business, some cases it'd be with a relationship, you're actually consulting someone. Okay, so how do I move forward? What are the steps I need to take in order to have a dream materialize? Okay. Now the block is you're not feeling like you're standing in your own element yet. You're in full power. You're not feeling that at the moment. And maybe that's because you feel that there's certain aspects that you are unsure of moving forward, so you don't feel powerful enough or have the strength enough to move forward in this endeavor. Okay. And the block is, maybe you haven't asked for the heaven's help either. So not only do you need to consult in the physical world, but you also have to let go and let God, meaning, okay, this is what I would like. Can you assist me? And really allow them to help you, So don't forget to ask along the way as well. Even if you don't have the strength, if you're tired and you're exhausted and you don't have the strength, ask for heaven's help, and whatever your belief is. I mean, this could be a spirit guide, this could be the God, this could be the universe, this could be your higher self. But it's asking to bring it forward. Okay, so the advice is, have some faith. Again, this is the hope card. If you're concerned, for some of you, if you're concerned about your health, this is saying focus on focus on how you would feel if you were healthy, and know that it is achievable. Okay, because this is this beautiful, beautiful healing energy, and it looks like there's a body. It could either be you, or you're asking for healing for yourself, and just know that you're completely protected during this time. So if you're worried or concerned, just let that go. Because the universe has you in its hands, it's holding you, it's got you, it's saying, don't worry, if you don't feel the strength to move forward, because we got you, we're holding you, while you figure it out and you get the help you need to move forward. Okay, we got you, so not to worry, have faith. And the final result is, if you're looking for love, this is harmony. This is harmony within relationships. So, this isn't the soulmate card. This is the lover's card, there could be a decision in love. But I see this more of just really working well with others. And the interesting thing is I asked for clarity, and this is make a decision. So if you're feeling stuck about how, about your relationships, maybe by consulting an expert, it'll help you decide what it is that you need to do to move forward. I'm sorry about the sound, but it's out in the parking lot next door. if you need someone to assist you in making a decision moving forward to have the kind of relationship that you're looking for. Now, this was attached to, and again, this is in the near future, this was attached to memories of love. So I feel like this relationship probably is connected to someone from your past. So getting some assistance to understanding the relationship between the two of you. Now, moving forward, I see that the fulfillment of wishes isn't quite right side up. So this particular person who is either reminding you of what love was from your past, or is someone from your past in your existence right now that you have to make a decision about whether or not you want to move forward, because they're not fulfilling the dream that you have of this person. And I asked for clarity and I got break free. So I feel like if it's difficult for you to move on from an old relationship, get the help that you need to do that, because you need to break free from this, because they're not fulfilling you emotionally. Okay? And I mean, I have self-forgiveness too. Are you hard on yourself because of this relationship? Are you blaming yourself for this relationship not working out the way you want it to? And let me explain too that, I mean, this is about harmonious relationships, but this is also what I'm getting at is there could be an old relationship that you need to release in order to have faith in a relationship coming back into your life. So it could be someone from the past coming back, but you want them to come back in a way that they can fulfill you emotionally, because right now they can't. Or it's really releasing that person so that you can make space for someone else, and you may not feel like you have the strength to move forward, like, oh, again, another failed relationship, I have to wait and, go through this whole dating thing again, and yada, yada, yada. But this is basically saying have faith, because we have someone ready to come forward, but we need you to release this other stuff first, and you have a decision to make. It's up to you. Do you want to get rid of this stagnant energy? If you get rid of the stagnant energy so you can have the type of harmonious relationship that you've been looking for. Okay? Because I feel like you're kind of holding on to this dream of this person that is not serving you. Again, I have faith. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention. You don't want to keep repeating and holding on to something that's stagnant for the, hoping that, oh, they're going to change, or they'll be the one down the road. They actually be, you have no idea, but by you holding on to that, you're not allowing it to change. You have to have faith that whatever is going to happen will happen, and that you have the strength to move beyond this, because something amazing is coming your way. Have faith. It is coming. Okay, but you have to break free from the old stuff. And speaking of love, let's take a look at love. All right, Pisces, love. Love to end the year. What's happening in love? All right, Pisces. Love. Okay, here we go. Free yourself, free yourself, free yourself. Passion is blocked. Wedding, that's what you would like. Worth waiting for. Pay attention to the red flags. Romantic feelings. Wow, kind of all reversed. Anyway, regardless of the reverse stuff. Present situation, free yourself. Again, I was talking breaking free, right? Get yourself out of that. You've penned yourself in this little fence because you're hoping for something in particular, and it's not. It's just putting you in this little fence. You don't want to be there. You're a unicorn, right? You're magical. You've got great powers. What if you put yourself in this little pen? You're limiting yourself. Break free from that in love. Just get out of that old arena. Get yourself out of that arena. Get yourself into a new one, because it's blocking your heart from singing. You're losing your passion, and that's probably this not feeling like you're powerful again and exhausted and tired and have no strength. You're losing your passion, right? Now, advice is wedding. But it was attached to pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like if you're dating and you're with someone and a little red flag comes up, but you hold on to that person, you put yourself in the pin thinking that they'll come around. They'll come into your stall eventually because this is really what you want. Now, this was upside down. Rethink what that looks like. And I think that's what you need to do is focus on who actually is wedding material, who's marriage material, and are they giving you that? Because there is divine timing at play here. Someone is worth waiting for, okay? The signs are cautioning you to wait for something that's way better, okay? Don't fall victim to just these romantic, flimsy feelings. I mean, romance is beautiful, right? You get caught up in them. But the reason I say for this particular one, because usually this is a really positive card, it's next to pay attention to the red flags, and it's telling you, don't get caught up in all this romance. Look for something that's deeper. Because sometimes romantic feelings fizzle, right? They woo you with their charm and their gifts and their love, and then they're nowhere to be seen after that, right? And you want someone who's, hey, I'm here for the long haul. I want to marry you. I can see, whole life being with you. I can't imagine anyone else being by your side. So don't settle. They're worth waiting for. Divine timing. Get out of the old arena of people who have no desire to commit. They just want to put you in a little stable and come calling when they need you. You're magical. You're a unicorn. No. You don't settle. You want another magical being. All right. So let's get to life purpose. It's funny. I feel like all this, I just want to sing. I just want to bouncing energy with reading yours. So I feel for you, that's what you need to embrace in the month of Earth. Break free from all that old energy. You're done with it. Have some fun. Sing good fun and acknowledge how unique and wonderful you are, and have faith that there is something way better on the horizon. It is not worth holding up for something that is short. And I don't mean short physically, I mean short-lived. The practice card just came out, so I feel like, practice does make perfect, right? You have the strength to move on. Have faith. Okay. Life purpose. Justice. Author. And heart's desires. Wow, interesting. I feel like this has come up before for you guys. Another month. Okay, so when it comes to your career, all is fair in love and war. All is fair. Things will balance out for you. Okay, Justice card. Justice is on your side. For some of you, you'd be actually interested in moving into law. This would be a good time to consider it in the month of December. I also have author card. So if you're interested in writing, this is the month to do so. You have a book inside of you that needs to come out. You're being guided by the other side too to do this. So any type of writing. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to actually write a book. It could just mean that you're writing your bio, you're writing a column, or you're giving advice through the written word. You may actually be writing a law book. But this is the month of October to really examine what is it that makes your heart sing with regards to your life purpose. What is it that you really want to do? Maybe it is about writing down what will make you feel more passionate in life. What are you most passionate about? Maybe it is writing. All right, and finally, for Pisces 18, I have these wonderful new cards. They're called the Native Heart Healing Oracle by Melanie Ware. I'll just show you the cover. It's beautiful. I got these from Arthur Findlay College in Stansted, England. It's a spiritual college. had an amazing time, and I couldn't resist these cards when I saw them in the gift shop. So I have to read out of the book too, because I haven't studied each card separately just yet. I was too impatient to use the cards. All right, Pisces team. Here we go. You are, oh, I love this seahorse. Wow. I mean, talk about water element. This is right up your alley. This is number 8, and it's surrender. What did I say? Surrender. You know, this is all about you just letting go. Break free. Free yourself. Surrender. Surrender to the beautiful energy of the universe. Earth, air, water, fire. It's mostly water. Surrender to your emotions. You know that seahorses mate for life too. I just heard about that in a movie I saw last night. So it's meant to be. So surrender to that and have faith that that is what will come for you. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're actually going to be meeting them in the month of October. It doesn't look perhaps to be you're meeting them, but you're surrendering to the faith of this person coming into your life for the new year. So it's being in that feminine energy of receiving by just surrendering and going with the flow. All right, Pisces, have a wonderful, happy holidays.